come to flexing, who be cold as me? Certified in the game, I'm an OG. Niggas out here getting mad, they want me to leave. They know I be acting bad on the murder spree. See, it really ain't nobody better. As Big Rip, he said I'm equipped for the cheddar. And whoever wanna man up, better stand up. It's the plan, can't to make you put your motherfucking hands up. Married to a bad bitch, call her hip hop. Real niggas never switch, rep the same block. Can't prepare for the hit, they just heard a pop. Bank put me in this music, I can't stop, won't stop. I'm the definition of what y'all not. Prototype, looking like I should have been on top. I'm tri-coastal, and it's the hype out. Been getting money, we just trying to get the power. Put your middle fingers up in the air, hold them high in the sky if you really don't care. Bad women if you single, independent, and you get it on your own, that mean you say yeah. Real niggas if you stand for it tough, and you still getting bucks, put your motherfucking hands up. Anybody, everybody making moves, keep refusing to lose, it's here for you. The real is back. 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 Real tune in to the hype out. Big Rip in the hype out. The real is back. The real is back. The real is back. Tune in to the hype out. It's Big Rip in the hype out. The real is back. 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 The hype out.
DJ Big Rip, we working, y'all watching. Yo, man, you know what it is? It's your boy Big Rip, the Dean, the coach, and the professor. We back off in the building with another one. You know, I sit down on Fridays with some of the hottest artists out of my city and across the country. You know what I'm saying? This is a bro, MGE, aka Kooliest Erving, is in here, man. What's up with you, bro?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, Big Rip, man. What's good with you, baby?
Man, shit, big salute, man. Glad you're off in the building, bro. You know what I'm saying? You definitely, you know what I'm saying, been utilizing the platform. I appreciate you for that.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Finding music, you know what I'm saying, letting us put our ears on it, you know what I'm saying, and then you take that and you Omaha with that bitch, you know what I'm saying, to get up out of here with it.
Call plays like Peyton Manning, baby.
Say, man, you know what I'm saying, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, for everybody, you know what I'm saying, who may be up under the rock, man, I'm gonna start a little because this is your first time. You haven't been over here a lot, you know what I'm saying, but this is the first time we're gonna turn the lights and the cameras on with it and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and for people, you know what I'm saying, to be tapping in to Tri-Coastal, you know what I'm saying. Let's, you know what I'm saying, let's let them know where it all come from, bro. You know what I'm saying? How you get your started with the music and shit.
Man, I've been doing music for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm originally from Arizona, you know what I'm saying? But I've been raised in Texas and I just love music. You know, I've been pretty much doing it for, you know, at least 10, 15 plus. So pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
What's some of your influences where, you know what I'm saying, where you that made you want to pick up a mic?
To be honest, the first person that made me want to pick up a mic was Too Short, man.
Biatch?
Too Short, man. UGK.
That's where that pimping come from, cause you having some undertones and some goddamn me pimping in your shit, bro.
You know, I used to do a little pimping.
Okay. It definitely shines through.
Yeah, real life, man. UGK, Ghetto Boys, NWA, you know what I'm saying? Even people on the East Coast like Busta Rhymes, you know, Twister.
Yeah.
People like that. Yeah. You know, couple newer people, but you know, I'm old school with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
So when you say that right there, man, do you have what's your thoughts with, you know what I'm saying, when you saying when old school? Do you think, you know what I'm saying, you evidently don't think you too old to be out here putting in the work?
Nah.
Cause you said putting in work.
Cause age is a state of mind.
Yeah.
It's a state of mind. You know what I'm saying? You can be young or old as you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody dictate to you because they feel like you this young or you this old what you can do. You know, I don't really think like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, what feel good to my spirit, that's what I'm gonna go with. You know, and I still love doing music, you dig?
So when you got here to Fort Worth, you know what I'm saying, you say you've been doing it about 15 years or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I remember you putting it down a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? I used to see you out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? We used to cross paths or whatever.
Right.
And I always seen you was always a fly nigga.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like it always, you know what I'm saying, you had your music, and you know what I'm saying, you weren't really, you know what I'm saying, cutting no corners. You know what I'm saying? Your music was always up to par of somebody, you know what I'm saying, putting out something like, you know what I'm saying, you put a lot of thought off into it or you cared about it.
Right. I mean, yeah. You gotta care about your music, you gotta care about the craft. If you call yourself doing this, I don't feel like you should just put anything out. You should put some real thought into it, you know, so you can really get across and relate to the people what you trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you moving around too, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot, you know what I'm saying. I know, I guess you do. You work on the road or something like that?
Yeah, I'll be busting my little moves.
Okay,
And shit,
cause I know you be, I know you be in and out of state a lot. You know what I'm saying. That's what we talk. That's what we were talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying. Like, so you really gonna try to take it. You know what I'm saying. This next project and then Humble Beach too. You know what I'm saying, to make sure you can go across the country with it. You know what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying, open up some more markets with it a lot.
Right.
And do that. And I know that's important. That's important. And like you said earlier, you know what I'm saying, you think that might be sort of the key for folks to sort of make it out of the city. What you think? You know, a lot of folks want to say that DFW hip hop, you know what I'm saying, really ain't got no place as dead. What you think about that when you hear that, bro?
Man, it's not dead, brother. It's a lot of talent here. I just think people be having a one-track mind, and if they see something work for somebody, everybody want to do that one thing, but what work for one person may not work for you.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've been doing is I just been sitting back observing what works and what don't work. What I realize a lot of people do is they don't move around with their music. They just want to be the biggest person in the metroplex.
In the city.
They don't think of outside of this metroplex. And it's a whole nother world outside of this metroplex.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a big fact, man. Like I say, shit, now it's so easy. I remember like when I first started rapping, we didn't really have the internet. You know what I'm saying? So like it meant something to sort of like be the biggest out of your area, you know what I'm saying? Because as far as you can move around, but like now, you know what I'm saying, the whole world is at our fingertips.
Right, exactly.
So like it really just don't make no sense, you know what I'm saying, not to try to, you know what I'm saying, be having fans everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, like, we used to have to be hand to hand with our CDs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now everything different.
Out the mud, man. Out the mud, out the trunk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, you old enough to even know about that era too, though.
Yeah, man. Shout out Trap Squad Cartel, my partner Lil Brad. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Lil Brad.
Funky Town, Eminem.
Rest in peace, Funky Town.
My boy Tilt.
Yeah.
All them people, man. I came from that and on up,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Man, what's your inspiration to make you know what I'm saying, keep coming up? And we're gonna get into some of the music here, you know what I'm saying, at the end, you know what I'm saying. But like some of your inspiration of you know what I'm saying, making you put out this music that you still to be putting out, because like it's one thing, like when you send us one on Russia to Flush, we be amped. You know what I'm saying? I know me and Judge be amped, you know what I'm saying. We got some new people over here now, you know what I'm saying. They might be waking up to you, but like every time, you're saying from last season and everybody over here, we know when Kooliest sent us one, we probably fist the jam.
Right. I just be doing what I do, man. I listen to a beat, and pretty much catch a vibe from it and see where I want to go with it.
Yeah.
And I kind of try to give the people what they want to hear, but I have to put my fingerprints, my imprints on what I'm doing, and I don't like to sound like everybody else, because everybody kind of these days sounding alike, and I feel like as an artist, it's hard to stand out when you sound like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You just another person in this big old gumbo pot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You definitely gotta, like, it's so many artists out right now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody dropping in with the ease that it is to drop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta try to find a way to stand out, you know what I'm saying? It'd be last night, when we was doing Russia to Flush It, we had a few people on here, and we had a few dignitaries that was online watching with us and commenting, and they was like, you know what I'm saying, all these last 3-4 songs, everybody sound the same, you know what I'm saying, doing like that. And that sort of gets, you know what I'm saying, monotonous and monotone, you know what I'm saying, to make the music or whatever. And I know everybody be looking to try to find that industry sound, or, you know what I'm saying, that sound the radio is playing all day long or whatever. But that sort of pigeonhole you, you know what I'm saying, and puts you at the back of the line, to me.
You know what? It pigeonhole you, to me, also, And one thing I always think about is when you jump on a wave, when that wave go out, you're gonna go right out with it.
You're gonna go right
You're
out
gonna go
with
right out with the wave once the wave go out. So that's why I always try to be original and do my thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't believe in riding waves. I believe in creating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing your own thing.
Doing my own thing.
Man, like I say, when you and working on that and like saying rebranding yourself, we were sort of first. You called me. I don't know if it was on Rush It or Flush It or sometime.
I think it was on Rush It or Flush
It. When you said,
I said it in the song.
Yeah.
You said, hey, they got a ring to it. You might want to go with this. So, hey, to be honest, Big Rip is the first person. I'm gonna say that live on camera is the first person that really kind of like, yeah, bro, you should go with that name.
Yeah.
It got a ring to it.
Yeah. Barbershop going full speed back up there. But yeah, when I seen that Kooliest Erving, I was like that. I looked at Judge and I looked at 4-5, and you know, so we looked at each other. We said, "Ooh,
yeah,
Kooliest,
like Julius, like Dr. J." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got another little partner. He from my hometown. You know, so he get down. He Flair Jordan. You know,
Flair Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the names, man, like I say, they gonna stand out. You know what I'm saying? When you put your artwork up or whatever on Vertigo or wherever, you know what I'm saying, what kind of DJ pool you might put your shit on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those names, that's the first thing to make a motherfucker look at you. And a lot of times, man, we get 30, 50 songs a week. And some of these names, we just be like, you be on the show.
I'll be on the show. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes the names make people stay away from you, motherfucker.
It's like it already. You know what I'm saying? Like if we had a couple and I ain't gonna call them out no more. You know what I'm saying? But like, the name just already be like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, and you can have a fire ass song. You can be a fire ass artist, but if your name is fucked up, then people gonna be like, if they turned out by the name, they ain't gonna want to go listen to your music.
All that shit branding, that shit go in just like, you know what I'm saying, Burger King, McDonald's or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If McDonald's would have had a different name, you know what I'm saying, we might not be fucking with them golden arches like we do,
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? So like, all that starts at the beginning, and like I say, I was talking to Kenfo Jack. Kenfo Jack was over here today, and we were sitting there and we were talking about branding and shit, and like, so that's the first thing that, you know what I'm saying, DJs and, you know what I'm saying, consumers gonna see, you know what I'm saying, is your name and your artwork.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit go a long way. Man, we sitting down on the hype hour, man, every Friday, man. You should book you a seat, man. It's Kooliest Erving in the building. Me, I'm the dean, the coach, and the professor, man. We number one for independent hip-hop from coast to coast. Humble Beast is the new project that you got out right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been in the streets a few months.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Humble Beast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why the Humble Beast?
Humble Beast because my natural nature is I'm a kind of a laid-back individual. You know, I'm a humble. But when it comes to this music, I'm a beast. I'm a beast with this shit.
Yeah.
When people hear my shit, they gonna be able to hear the polishness. You know what I'm saying? I'm polished with this shit. I'm not no rookie doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I can get in there with the best of them. I'm talking about the heavyweights.
What's some of the singles that you got on there that you pushing out for Humble Beast?
Well, I have a single called Omaha, and a lot of people be thrown off. They be thinking, this dude from Omaha, Nebraska, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. If you're a football fan and you used to watch Peyton Manning growing up, he come to the line, break the huddle, he see a play that the defense running that he don't like, he gonna go to waving his arms and say Omaha, because he changing the play, calling the audible.
Yeah.
In the streets, same shit. You see shit, you know what I'm saying, that don't look right, you gotta call the audible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to switch the play.
I like Omaha too. You got the video coming for that too.
Yeah, the video is on the way. It's getting edited right now, so it should be ready pretty much any day.
That should be too pretty fire too, man. I seen who you sat down with and shot that. You know what I'm saying? You Cam God on Cam God shot that and edited it.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Salute my boy Cam God. We shot that out there at Prophecy Studios.
Oh yeah. He had a big campaign. You know what I'm saying? Cause he owns just some pretty big things, you know what I'm saying? And he was saying, like, hey man, I'm coming back home. I'm about to come work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to tap in with me, man. I salute you and tip the hat to you, you know what I'm saying, for taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people sit back, you know what I'm saying, and I want to invest in themselves or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I know it costs a little bit, you know what I'm saying, goddamn me, but you know what I'm saying, to go in there and to get that name on your video, bro, you know what I'm saying, it meant a lot. And then you turned around and hit me for this, you know what I'm saying. So like that's I tell people all the time, you know what I'm saying, like this is a music business, you know what I'm saying. You got to, in order to work in anything, I don't care if you're selling dope, you know what I'm saying, you got to buy the work and you want to try to buy some of the best work you can, you know what I'm saying. You don't want to buy no trash and be out there.
Then your name is associated with that trash, and then nobody, they don't care if you got some new work, they just going off your old work.
Yeah, I ain't going for that.
I ain't messing with it.
And saying that, and that's what I'm saying. I noticed you've been doing since you've been rocking. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, you've been sending us music for a while. I just typed your name in over here on the computer, bro. I got a whole page of shit, you know what I'm saying, over here from you, man. So like, and your consistency on the music is doing good. Like I said, I think now all you got to do is just, you know what I'm saying, keep finding the pieces that you ain't been doing, you know what I'm saying, and start knocking them out, man. What do you think that you know what I'm saying, is that you need to do, you know what I'm saying, so to get to the next level? What you looking to do during the next year or two with your music?
The next year or two, I'm looking to just keep leveling up, all the stuff, like you said, the stuff that I haven't been doing, do all the stuff that I haven't been doing. Make sure I cross all my T's, dot my I's, check every box. You know what I'm saying? I really need to shoot out my videos. That's one of the things that I haven't been doing, is shooting videos, stuff like that, and moving around with my music. You know what I'm saying? And kind of networking and locking in with people such as yourself, that have a big platform that can kind of help me get more exposure. You know what I'm saying?
It'll work. I think, you know what I'm saying, the music sort of speaks for itself, you know what I'm saying, and all you got to do is go out there December 9th through the 11th, man, Texas Fleet Week, man. It's going to be hundreds of DJs from across the country going to be right here in Dallas, you know what I'm saying, looking for Kooliest Erving.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So shit, we're gonna have some shit all the way out from Grand Prairie out there at Mickey Sports Bar, and you know what I'm saying, and then I forget the main venue on Sunday, where, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna have tons of people like me off in there, you know what I'm saying, with the doing media and everybody. So you'll be able to go through there and, you know what I'm saying, sit down with different people, run your press and all that different shit, you know what I'm saying, with different stations and different podcasts or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying, a few people, you know what I'm saying, gonna get some stage time too. So man, it's something like I said, I'm trying to, like, they just welcome me in. I've been on probation.
You said probation.
Yeah, that's how they do your ass, you know what I'm saying? It like, I'm looking at the shit like it's a fraternity, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, that's how they do you know what I'm saying? They put you on probation, you know what I'm saying, try to vet you, and that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because that way, you know who you got off in your group, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So, but I've been vetted, you know what I'm saying, and now they united me.
Man, congratulations, man. That's a big thing right there, man.
Bro, I've been, like, the whole time we've been trying to do this, you know what I'm saying, all I ever did is, like, been trying to link people, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing it, and we've been doing that and doing that fine. But, you know what I'm saying, sort of like, you know what I'm saying, the last couple of years with pandemic, and then, you know what I'm saying, people been knowing about my health issues, and, you know what I'm saying, it's been hard to try to stand it up on 10 toes because I can't no more, you know what I'm saying? But we've been working, though, and the whole time, like, when we've been down, I've been always trying to make sure that we build relationships, you know what I'm saying? And so this is just going to be something that I think just is going to make it most different. Like, I'm looking to really go in there, you know what I'm saying, places like Fleet Week, the Vertigo Mixer that they do every March after South by Southwest. I want to go in there. I want to walk in there with 10, 12 artists that, you know what I'm saying, I love and I co-sign, and, you know what I'm saying, and y'all niggas be able to hit the stage, you know what I'm saying, and motherfuckers leave out of there, you know what I'm saying, and love with y'all like I am, you know what I'm saying.
Man, if folks don't know, Big Rip, man, you the ambassador of this motherfucker.
Say they
like, nobody put in my work.
I want to be, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen no. Now, I'm not saying it ain't, but in my eyes, what I done seen, I don't see nobody that work harder than you, bro.
Man, I just try to be genuine, you know what I'm saying, be a stand-up nigga, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna tell no lies about it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, yeah, because my shit, hey, on Rush of the Flesh it, you boys don't pull no punches, you know what I'm saying? I go in there thinking I got some hot shit. Sometimes it's shit, you know, I got to go back to the drawing board. And I'm you know, I'm a vet at this shit.
Yeah.
You know, but everybody ain't gonna like everything. And if you got thin skin, if you don't got thick skin for this shit, this ain't for you.
This ain't for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't. You gotta be built like this, man.
For real, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to.
For sure. That's what we gonna take. We're gonna take this break right here, man, and we're gonna play this, man. Introduce Built Like This, man.
Hey, man, this your boy Kooliest Erving, man. This is one of my singles, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go check it out. It's on all platforms. It's called Built Like This. Built Like This. Y'all check it out.
Got them haters mad, I be killing shit. But to be a stat, fuck your feelings, bitch. Oh, you feel like that? Well, I feel like this. Man, you built like that, but I'm built like this. Hardships inevitable in life, gotta shake back. Live it up through rigorous training, I want my fade back. Took the pot to work to the booth, and I made crack. Stay resilient under that pressure, now it's payback. The phoenix that arose from the ashes, now I'm standing tall. Narcolepsy slept on a nigga, I ain't mad at all. Must have slipped and bumped your head, too much alcohol. Now I'm spinning the globe on my finger like a basketball. Money used to be funny, it was simply amusing. To drug distribution propelled my evolution. Now the cash crazy like radio when I'm tuned in. A Richter scale couldn't properly measure a nigga movement. The earthquake when a giant pivot, I'm gifted. Feng shui lit, flow frigid, nigga, it's different. Manifested greatness every day, I'm splendid. Extracting big faces from the bank, nigga, I'm winning. Got them haters mad, I be killing shit. But to be a stat, fuck your feelings, bitch. Oh, you feel like that? But I feel like this. Man, you built like that, and I built like this. Yeah, I'm 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 built like this. Fuck your opinions and your thoughts and your feelings, bitch. You cannot kill my vibe, man. I built like this. 50s in them big face hunters, so I need them. By now, you know I'm all about chips like IBM. Grind to that new Panamera, I'm sliding in the blick. Stay conjoined to my hip. We Siamese twins. Why you niggas hating on God? You suckers mad weak. Probably cause I'm smooth like Sinatra, but on the trap beat. Bilingual cause the English is proper, but I speak trapeze. Spit hard when you hearing this dope, I'm literally trapping. One of the motherfucking greats I'm destined to be. Probably why these labels wanna invest in a P. Squares out my circle and I leveled up several degrees. Now I'm staying on that bread like a sesame seed. Class session pupil, I'm the professor. Einstein on my time, they compare me to Tesla. I take a motherfucking beat, put it in the box, the crab nigga, just like a wrestler. After I'm finished, put that bitch on the stretcher. Yeah. Got them haters mad, I be killing shit. But to be a stat, fuck your feelings, bitch. Oh, you feel like that? But I feel like this. Man, you built like that, and I built like this. Yeah, I'm 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 built like this. Fuck your opinions and your thoughts and your feelings, bitch. You cannot kill my vibe, man. I'm built like this.
Yeah, man, that's Kooliest Erving, Built Like This, man. Wherever you stream music at, man, make sure you go put that in your repertoire. It's going down right here. Kooliest Erving representing the funk, representing, you know what I'm saying, the southern United States, the boy out of Arizona, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say you're an international, you know what I'm saying, an international player, man.
Pretty much, man. You know, big with a capital P. You know what I'm saying?
With a capital P.
With a capital P.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Push a P, you know what I'm saying, for sure. I definitely think, you know what I'm saying, you got some people, you know what I'm saying, that's cheering for you, you know what I'm saying, that want you to put it in, man. With the vibe of what's going on in Dallas Fort Worth, like we said earlier, you know what I'm saying, there's tons of talent around here.
Right.
I sort of think, you know what I'm saying, the people, you know what I'm saying, we over here in the trenches, you over here in Fort Worth, man, you know what I'm saying, right. Like I say, it's hard for us for venues, you know what I'm saying, shout out to the few venues that do open their doors to hip hop and to indie artists, but we don't have a ton of them like they got over in Dallas or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And I say I could sit here and I could probably name 15 or 20 folks that, you know what I'm saying, they got good work up under their belt. But them niggas don't never be out. I don't never see them in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Right. Goddamn it, like I say, we got to get out and get in the city, you know what I'm saying? And I wish, you know what I'm saying, we need to support the venues that we do got here, like the Real Club. And I just seen something today, Main on South Side is right there off of Rosedale, right there by the ice cream place, Vanderhort's or whatever. Look like they just closed. You know what I'm saying? And so like I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's another spot. But it's some hidden gems around here that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna open their doors to hip hop, man. Like I said, I just think getting out in here in the street and finding them venues, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna welcome us in, you know what I'm saying. We just gotta do it because it's a whole lot of new venues that these people want people in their venues. They want people coming through their doors to patronize their businesses, and they don't mind fucking with hip hop, man. Hip hop is one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying, genres of music in the world right now. It's undeniable.
I think it is the biggest.
Yeah.
I'm talking about they over there in Tokyo on hip hop.
On hip hop, you know what I'm saying?
Everywhere you go,
you can't watch a movie or primetime TV without a commercial. Without hearing it in there. And like saying now they open it up in a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like say if you get off and it's easier. You know what I'm saying? You got your publishing in place. You know what I'm saying? You got your shit to find. You know what I'm saying? Some sync licenses and shit where motherfuckers be. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may like some of your music and ain't no telling what they may put it behind, bro.
Right. That's what I was looking into, the sync licenses, you know, to get my stuff probably, you know, movies or you know, the stuff on Netflix, Tubi,
anything,
video games, commercials.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a real big thing.
Yeah, man. Like I say, this music, like I say, but one thing that this digital shit sort of did, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it changed the game a whole lot, but it also, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's plus and minuses to it all.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying, with that, you know what I'm saying, it's so easy, you know what I'm saying, like say you ain't necessarily even gotta go to Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Don't.
Your music can go to Hollywood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta get on your hustle and get on your grind and build your supporters, you know what I'm saying, and build that up. You really don't damn near even need a record deal no more. People be still hollering about they trying to get signed. You know, it's a lot of people out here doing it independently, and you would think they signed. It's a lot of independent artists that's balling harder, shining harder, you know what I'm saying, got more money than signed artists that's with big labels, you know what I'm saying? So it's all, like you said, we was talking earlier, it's all in how you work it, and ain't really no right or wrong way of doing it. You just kind of got to do something, see what work. If it don't work, go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
For sure. And I say you motherfuckers pay so much attention to, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with TikTok and, you know what I'm saying, Instagram, you know what I'm saying, our timelines are flooded with different shit all day long, you know what I'm saying, artists, you know what I'm saying, news, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, now everybody a comedian, right. You know what I'm saying, so, you know what I'm saying, then you got tons of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, doing music, like say, shit, you just find your motherfucking lane, you know what I'm saying, right. with using social media and all these different platforms. We was talking last night about different places, you know what I'm saying, we can start streaming outside of the main, you know what I'm saying, outside of Facebook and YouTube or whatever, man. There's tons of different places or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to find. Like, yeah, it might be something off the beaten path that, you know what I'm saying, we ain't really familiar with. It might be one of them foreign apps that, you know what I'm saying, and they just be looking for the shit. Because I know since I've been in the fleet, I sat down, we do fleet calls, man, about 4 or 5 times a week, bro. And that's another thing too, bro. Right. That, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna open up to y'all too. Y'all got access to now. Is them Zoom calls we be on, bro. Like, we be on them Zoom calls, and nigga, it may be 50 to 100 DJs off on that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, I need to be up in there.
Yeah, bro. Like I say, I got all them plays ready for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, me and Judge probably gonna start it. Judge been doing it, you know what I'm saying? So, but like, this what I do anyway, you know what I'm saying? They already been pulling at me like, yeah, man, we gonna let you be a moderator and this and this and that. So I'm like, bro, I'm ready, you know what I'm saying? But like, I said that to say, I've been on there with 2 international people in the last 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn it. And nigga, I got to sit down with Timo from Goody Mob.
Goody Mob, I seen that. That's a legend. That's a living legend, man.
Say, man. Like, I was just happy. Like, so I had to get on there and talk to him about soul food. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the song going through my mind right now. Come and get your soul food.
Yeah.
Boys, wreck that song, man. I'm talking about
that album right there, man. Soul Food. That sort of like changed my life. Cause I remember like my mama used to do radio. You know what I'm saying? She was on terrestrial radio. And she used to play, you know what I'm saying? She used to play music all the time. And I was sitting back there listening to Soul Food. And, you know what I'm saying? I had to call my mama back there one day. I probably had the album for a few months. And I was just sitting back there one day. I probably full of that good weed and shit.
Yeah.
And I called her. I said, Mama, come back here and just just listen to this album with me. You know what I'm saying? And like shit. And she sat there and she listened to, you know what I'm saying, a good chunk of it. And she was like, them boys got something to say.
I had that album myself, man. Say I hadn't heard nothing like it.
Yeah.
Up until that point, I hadn't heard nothing like it. Maybe except like I don't know who was out first, Goody Mob or Outkast. But I know they all Dungeon family.
Yeah, they was right around. Good Outkast came out first.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying, they dropped it. As a matter of fact, they were fucking right up on top of that wall right there. Goddamn me. Good ATL album and that Soul Food album right there on the top at the right. Goddamn me.
Okay.
And like I say, all the motherfucking albums up there, the motherfucking albums that I personally bought, meant something to me.
Don't you miss that time when they was playing the single on the radio for a couple months, then drop another one, then you can go out and get the album. You be waiting on that motherfucker. You waiting on it. But then the fucked up part about it is the song or two that they played to draw you in to get the album. That be the some albums when they drop, that be the only fucking thing on there. You buy a whole album with 15 tracks and then be the only 2 tracks you like on there.
See, that's what I used to do. That's why I used to that's why I got the magazines up on Walker. Like I used to buy the fuck out of the Source, XXL, you know what I'm saying? And I would grab the Source. And you know what I'm saying? I go back there to the
5 mics.
Boy, I'm going straight to the record store.
Yeah.
Try to find them 5 mics, them 4 mic boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I bought some 3s, you know what I'm saying, some 3.5s and shit, but I'm definitely trying to buy, and them the ones that had them 5 mics on, that's the ones that probably on sale for $9.99.
Yeah, for real.
Get them boys and shit. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't be some album. Man, I do miss them times, cause I used to go in every couple of weeks on payday. Right. I go in the record store, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm gonna walk out of there with about 3-4 CDs. Right. Before I had kids and shit. Three, four CDs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Probably 2 magazines, and then I go back home. You know what I'm saying? Roll up, put the motherfuckers in my CD player, goddamn me, and sit
CD
there.
Player. Damn.
Down that, them boys don't know nothing about that.
Man,
I'm speaking a foreign language when I say that. But I put that CD in, man, and then I pull out that book. Right. And shit, you know what I'm saying? When I hit one, I'm looking at one, and I'm looking at
who on there,
all the credits in there. Yeah. We don't get to do that no more, bro.
Not really, no.
Unless you want to pull up this shit on the end. I mean, it's there. Yeah. But like it's not at your fingertips like it was, like say when you was buying physical copies of music and shit, man. Like one thing I want to do with I'm partnering there with my partner Junior down there at Union Station downtown at in Sundance Square. It's like I want to find people, you know what I'm saying, who are pressing up their music and, you know what I'm saying, putting their music on CD or whatever. We want to put that in the stock. We already got vintage records off in there. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I want to make it available, you know what I'm saying, as well, you know what I'm saying, for artists to be able to come through there and put their music in there. Because, you know what I'm saying, there's still some people that want to, you know what I'm saying,
I'm one of the niggas that be wanting to press up motherfucking CDs, man. Yeah. But, you know, people be like, man, my car ain't got no CD player.
And a lot of them don't, but then a lot of them do too, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like shit, sometimes it's just for like, you know, keepsake or some shit. Hey, my nigga, I got such and such first CD at, you know what I'm saying, at the house, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I know, I think last time when Rakim Al-Jabbar was over here, he did a show shortly after he was over here. Right. And he said, like, with some of his tickets, he's pressing up cassettes.
What?
Yeah, I thought that shit was dope.
That was dope. That's dope,
I thought that shit was, I think, you know what I'm saying, you buy a ticket and you get the cassette. And you know what I'm saying? I think he had a price point of like $60 or $70 or something like that. Right. Which seemed like worth it to me, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I thought that was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Like a collector's item. Yeah, because say they might be worth $1 million in 50 years.
Exactly. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And then that's that nostalgia of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, we said CDs, a lot of these motherfuckers don't even know, you know what I'm saying, about no motherfucker cassette. I seen a TikTok today. Somebody had, it was 2 little girls. They might have been 10 and under. You know what I'm saying? There were 2 of them, and they were somewhere, and you know what I'm saying, they had house phones.
What?
And so the older girl, she picked up the phone, and her mama was trying to tell her to dial her phone number. She like, what is this? You know what I'm saying?
She didn't know. Was it the motherfucker that did you turn like this?
They
They
didn't have the rotary. It was both punch button, but they had one. You know the old ones that they had that was punch button that still looked like the rotary.
Right.
That was the second phone that they tried, and she dialed. Her mom said dial the number on there. Right. And she had the phone in her hand.
Right.
And when she got to dialing the number and it wrong, she almost jumped out her shoes.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These youngsters don't really know nothing about that. But I remember like shit when I was I was in middle school. It might have been 6th or 7th grade, maybe 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? With I forget what class I was in, but they took us to the mall. And you know what I'm saying? I remember buying my first 2 tapes. I had some money. You know what I'm saying? Buying my first 2 tapes and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're on my own and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember what tapes they were?
Yes, I do. You know what I'm saying? I bought Guy tape. I bought the Guy, and I bought Kwame.
Okay, yeah, Kwame, yeah. You
know what I'm saying? The Boy Genius. You know what I'm saying? That was my first 2 tapes that I bought on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My mama always had music around the house and shit. Like she had records and shit.
Yeah,
you know
records.
So, damn, but we saying everything.
45, man. So do you remember the TV thing that they had, and then they had the record player hooked up to it?
We had one.
It was made out of wood and
shit.
Yeah,
we had one. We had the record player. We didn't have the TV. I wasn't having no TV in it, but my mama had the console. They had the record player in it. You lifted. They had the speakers in the front. Then you lift up the lid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It had the record player over to the right, and then over to the left, it had that. Nigga, we saying we just say every form of music.
Nigga, is you had that 8-track?
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Nigga, I'm so old. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, which is a good thing, young niggas. You
right, man. It's a blessing to get old, man. Like it ain't nothing wrong with getting old and having children, and your children have children, man. Like that's what I be trying to tell young brothers, man. It ain't nothing wrong with getting old, man. Like you got to want more for your life, and you know what I'm saying. You got to be able to see ahead in life and just stop, crashing out and over stupid shit.
Yeah, for sure. And then you know what I'm saying. I know as a kid, you know what I'm saying. We used to do dumbass shit.
Yeah, we did.
So that's part of growing up or whatever. You know what I'm saying. So, but like say, if you can try to teach them a little bit to try to, you know what I'm saying, try to watch, you know what I'm saying, with your uncles and you know what I'm saying, what your aunties undid, you know what I'm saying. Well, maybe you won't do it, you know what I'm saying, just like they did. You know what I'm saying. I think part of growing up, you got to crash a little bit.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Bro.
You know that's part of making you who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Goddamn it, that's part of not being no lame. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Getting you some street.
If you don't crash, how you gonna learn?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But like you said, watch your uncles, this person. But an older person always told me a smart man learn from his mistakes.
Yeah.
But a wise man learn from the mistakes of others.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think I was doing all my time through, you know what I'm saying, through high school and, you know what I'm saying, my teenage years and shit. You know what I'm saying? I definitely had to have favor. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, I did a whole bunch of stuff that shit I know I should have been in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying, I got away by the skin on my teeth, you know what I'm saying? And then, but one of my biggest things was, I know when I was still at home, I was scared of my daddy.
Man, sorry.
More than I was scared of the police. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
I was scared of the police, but you know what I'm saying? It was no way that I wanted to go home and tell James Rogers, you know what I'm saying?
That you done fucked.
And nigga, and look, and that shit even carried on when I moved here from Fort Worth, you know what I'm saying, 3 hours away.
Right.
And then I was really on my own, and I really got out in the streets even harder up here, but like I still moved because I didn't want to disappoint my mom and my daddy. You know what I'm saying? And that was my biggest thing, you know what I'm saying? And I like the shit that I think motherfuckers don't have that motherfucking thought process. Now I seen some other shit on social media. They said it was a nigga in Atlanta on live. I didn't really look into it too much, but this nigga was going on live, and he was like, "Shit, y'all nigga think it's a game?" And this nigga was just shooting people.
What the fuck? Boy, say, man, it's crazy.
I think this motherfucking goddamn me. What's the game they be playing? I think that shit got these niggas crazy, fool. You know what I'm saying?
They think they can do that shit in real life,
Man,
and there won't be no consequences.
Man, there's plenty of consequences to that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand this shit. Like, it seems like mass shootings just getting worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had them here and there, but like, the motherfuckers is just like,
it seems like every other day, every other week or something else.
I remember I had to be still in high school, maybe 10th or 11th grade in Texarkana. We was in the mall, Central Mall, and me and my little brother and this little nigga that went to school with us and shit.
Right.
This nigga goddamn me, and it was like a weekday, so the mall like really empty.
Right.
I remember being in the shoe store, and all you heard through that motherfucker was da 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 da. That motherfucker yelling like I had never experienced no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn me, and motherfuckers realized that it was gunshots and shit. My little brother had to be like in elementary and shit. And then I had a bunch of friends that worked in the mall because I think I worked in the mall at the time. So I worked the cereals and shit. And we were just in there on an off day.
Right.
And shit, I told my brother to run in the what's the name, and they let the gate down in the shoe store wherever he was at. And shit, but yeah, they caught the shit. But that was like, that had to be shit 90, 91, 92 or something like that.
Right.
And now, like I say, we done seen that shit just progressively just happen just more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This shit crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready. And then we live in a state where, like, nigga, we can open carry now.
Everybody out here.
This shit like Gunsmoke,
man. Your granny could be out here passing. What's up, granny trying to mug a granny, get your ass pop. Get your ass straight pop.
So I don't even know how they feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's good and bad to that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Well, like say, motherfucker, I feel safe like when my wife go out. You know what I'm saying? Cause she shoot pretty good. You know what I'm saying? We go to the gun range and shit, and you know what I'm saying? I feel safe when her and her homegirls go out. Shit, I know shit. It's 2 or 3 of them, 4 of them. Shit, 2 or 3 of them got guns and shit. So like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like shit, these motherfuckers is like then road rage and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
Road rage. Man, I seen a couple of years ago. A motherfucker was shooting truck drivers just because, bro. Over there in Memphis, I think. It was some dude over there, and I want to say he was on live or something, and he was shooting truck drivers and shit. I want to say they ended up catching him. And the thing about it was a black dude. Like
his wife
it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? White, black, Mexican, it don't even matter.
His wife must have been one of them lot lizards and shit. She must have been out there working.
Man, he seemed like he had some what you call some Anna on his heart, man. That boy was mad, boy. Them truck drivers was giving his wife that all loud, man.
You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, she was out there getting more than 40. You know what I'm saying? Fool. She bringing it home, y'all. All right, niggas, you know what I'm saying? You never know the you know what I'm saying, the state under somebody else's mind, man. Like saying these motherfuckers. And
that's why I stick to myself. I don't fuck with nobody, and I hope nobody fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what's on the next person's mind.
Yeah.
You be thinking just because of their outward appearance that they're lame or some shit like that, or you can do some shit to them and they been there and flip the script on your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what you think about the Trey and Zero situation and shit?
Man, that kind of hurt to see that, man.
You might be thinking that when you say I stayed in myself one deep, you know what I'm saying? What?
Man, I just know, I just feel like them brothers could have talked that out, man. I feel like if I wasn't there. So you got Zero side, you got Trey side, then you got the shit that we seen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shit that we seen, that didn't look good. You know what I'm saying?
And then they showed the whole thing. Now Trey definitely was throwing punches.
The first video, but when I seen the first video and I seen Zero balled up and I seen the dude hitting him, which they said is Trey,
little
brother. I'm thinking ain't no way in the world that dude got Zero balled up on the ground like that. I'm like,
by himself.
I'm like, I put it together. I'm like, they jumped the nigga, and whoever videotaped it probably was on Trey's side to make it look like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. That shit sad, bro. Like they say for Houston, but just for the state of Texas, just
right.
Then it's really two legends, bro. Like that shit crazy.
I had the magazine. It was a XXL when they did. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Folks who used to buy XXL, they may remember. Remember when they did that Texas edition when they had all them Houston motherfuckers on it? I lost that motherfucking magazine, but you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, that's when Pimp C was really telling the niggas, you know what I'm saying, to cut that bullshit out. You know what I'm saying? We can get this money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was one of the first times when they brought their union together. And I think ABN was still together then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, for that shit to go like that, I mean, me ain't gonna file out. We've been doing that shit since Roman times and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna file out or whatever. And a lot of people hated it. They were like, man, I don't like this shit. What I said out the motherfucker, at least they motherfucking fighting.
There you go, right there, bro.
Cause you know what I'm saying? Like
now,
today it's pistol play.
Man, bro. Man, I was thinking about, I was talking to my wife 3 years ago, from 3 years ago up to now. How many people done died in this shit, bro? How many entertainers, rappers done died?
They say this is a dangerous game. You trying to get into Kooliest?
Man, hey, I got that burner everywhere I go, brothers. I mean, but that's not to say that, because people die with their guns too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just think when you leave the house, you know what I'm saying, you got to say a prayer, you know what I'm saying, I hope you got some favor, because, you know, when I leave the house, I expect to come back, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, you know, anything can pretty much happen out here, shit. The way this shit looking like the Wild Wild West out here, shit.
And especially now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, motherfuckers, folks is scared to send their kids to school and shit. I'm glad my son's older, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn me, but ain't got to go to public school and shit like that. Cause like some shit that happened in Uvalde, I lose my top, bro. You know what I'm saying? You send your kids to school and you don't get to pick them up no more. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro, that shit is sad, bro.
And there's some weak ass motherfuckers who did that shit in Uvalde and in Buffalo when they went in that grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Just randomly just shooting people or whatever. But like, they got to figure that shit out, man. Like I say, and then I think however I'm trying to say, like, you know, see, motherfuckers want these assault rifles and shit or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody infatuated with that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit, like, again, they go back to the motherfucking games and shit where they got these motherfucking niggas can pick these games, get on these games, and they can pick out all these motherfucking weapons that, you know what I'm saying? They make that shit for motherfucking military use, you know what I'm saying? Right. But now they make their way to the street. You can go in the goddamn academy. You can go, you know what I'm saying, your local gun store, and you can find these motherfucking guns and shit. Right. And these motherfuckers be getting these bitches and shit. You know, you watching these young niggas be getting these hoes, nigga. And I know for a fact you can't even go. They too young to go on the goddamn gun range.
You right.
You in the city, whereas you practicing shooting it. You know what I'm saying? You can't shoot that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stay over on the south side. We hear gunshots all the time. Right, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn me. But like, I remember, like, I grew up in East Texas and shit. We used to go out there to the country a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and shoot our guns or whatever, because I didn't go to no motherfucking gun range when I had my little old pistols when I shouldn't have had them. But
you had somewhere where you could work on your aim.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, bro, they now shooting. They ain't working on no aim. You know what I'm saying? They get the motherfucker and ready to shoot somebody with those as soon as they get it.
Bro, you hear him in the fucking song talking about, with this bitch I got, I don't even need no aim. This bitch gonna spray everywhere.
I'd have heard some bullshit like that too. Like,
that's how you get 2-year-old babies getting shot in the head, and you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, I'm not saying it's right. I believe, you know what I'm saying, but you know, when blood gets shed, it's hard to go back and people have talks about, you know, squashing the beef and shit. But I remember it was a time where motherfucker gonna get who they want to get. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't just shooting everybody. Now they shooting, man, you been and got in beef with somebody and you thinking they supposed to play the game on your terms. You been and got in beef with somebody. Next thing you know, he can't catch you. He catch your grandmother, your mama coming out the grocery store and smoke your mama. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit that happened with what's his name? Brazy, man. That shit was crazy.
I don't know if it's the pills, bro. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers on some different shit, you know what I'm saying, where they just, you know, they just don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
They don't give a damn.
What was that shit? What was the movie? What the motherfucker said, what's the nigga goddamn Wesley Snipes when he was the dope dealer and shit with Ice-T and shit.
New Jack City.
Yeah, New Jack City, goddamn, when he said goddamn he got high off the goddamn whatever he was on heroin or whatever, and he went out there and he killed the old lady, you know what I'm saying? And it ended up being Ice-T mama and shit. Yeah. And he got high off the dope and shit.
Yeah.
Like these motherfuckers are like say I got a 21 and a 20-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you just seen my 3 nephews just walk in just then,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? These little motherfuckers and shit. And then I got a couple of nephews that run with them. And they real little street niggas. You know what I'm saying? These
Right.
niggas 18 years old and shit. I see they got different little hustles going and shit. And these motherfuckers got these pills going, bro. And like saying, these motherfuckers is, I ain't really realized, bro, like these motherfuckers is out here goddamn getting rid of pills. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers know they got fentanyl in it. I guess I ain't listened to Kodak.
Oh.
Kodak said it. Kodak said
I ate it anyway.
I ate it anyway.
Nah,
I knew
man,
the pill was fake.
That ain't the move, man. Say.
But I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I done did my fair share, you know what I'm saying?
I have too.
I done, you know what I'm saying, sold a lot of shit and I done consumed a lot of shit.
I have too.
But it wouldn't be nowhere in here. I ain't finna snort
Unless you
nothing.
knowingly know some shit that's in there that probably can kill you and you take it, you knowingly, like, you know, damn.
I ain't finna do it, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't snort nothing now no more anyway, nigga. I think that's sort of how I got goddamn me cancer, nigga. I had cancer in my nasal cavity, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I had a partner, bro. I forgot what you call it. He said he had an issue. He had like a knot or something, and it was growing like into a tumor or something, bro. But that's because he used to fuck around too. He told me that. He said, I think that's because every time I used to fuck around with the issue, I used to do it up the same nostril, bro.
Yeah.
And that's
I had a favorite side too.
on.
I had a favorite side too.
I forgot what it was called, bro. It's called it's some type of bubble or some shit that it grew into a tumor, and he was scared as shit. He was like, man, I gotta have surgery, man. They were talking about I might not be able to see, get out this eye shit. I'm like, damn, bro. Yeah,
nigga, some of the shit that we did, you know what I'm saying, when we were younger, man, nigga wasn't thinking about the consequences and none of that shit. And like I said, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, if that was definitely it, but like for me to, you know what I'm saying, after a couple of years after I undid that shit for like 3-4 years of shit, to get that shit in my nasal cavity, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like, I thought I had an epiphany one day. I like, damn, I wonder. I'm like, shit, maybe so, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe so, shit.
I ain't no telling, man. Motherfuckers got to think of shit. Man, it's the Hype Hour. It's your boy, Big Rip, man. We're having a good conversation with Kooliest Erving, man. Shit, book you a seat, sit down with me. You know what I'm saying? We definitely get it in. Humble Beast is everywhere. This nigga a humble beast. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when it come to spitting rhymes and shit, you definitely one of the ones that like I say, I know and shit. If I have to find a record to go to, if I type your name in, I know I can find something up under her. You know what I'm saying?
Something that you can ride with.
Yeah, something's gonna be. You sent us one the other day, man. Rush of the First 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
What, is this something new? Is this on Humble? Now this ain't on Humble Beast, right?
Nah, it's probably gonna come out on my next project that's coming.
Sideways.
I
turned around the next morning, Friday, and played that motherfucker on manuscript in the morning.
Right.
And when I hit it, you know what I'm saying, how that boy came out, I said, oh shit. I said, this may not be no morning time soon.
Yeah.
But I said, shit, I looked at the time, I said, I don't look bad, little motherfuckers ought to be in school right now anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
what throw people off is when they see that the title of the song, and be like sideways. They probably think it's like Power Wow sitting sideways, but oh no, it's a whole nother twist on this motherfucker.
It's a whole nother twist. I'm gonna give it to y'all, man. We sitting in here, man, with Kooliest Erving, man. Humble Beast everywhere. It's getting it in, man. It's sideways, huh? Let go.
You're gonna love it, baby. That it will drive you crazy. I really wanna fuck your pussy sideways. Send me the Addy, I'ma slide through. Hope that you're ready, baby. Hope that you're ready, baby. Hope that you're ready.
Thank God it's Friday. I just hit the highway. Slide to your crib so I can hit that pussy sideways. So you feel neglected, I got something for your attitude. Send me the Addy, baby. Longitude, latitude. I just left the spot. Ride with the Glock. Watching out for cops, cause I ain't trying to get stopped. But tell me, can you vision? Us up in the kitchen. Switching up positions. Them angles make a difference. Got your heels on in that lingerie. Thick as fuck. Love that expression on your face when you catch that nut, arching your back, ass fat, taking all that dick till tonight I wanna fuck you from the side though. Yeah, that's it. Facts.
I really wanna fuck your pussy sideways. You're gonna love it, baby. That it will drive you crazy. I really wanna fuck your pussy sideways. Send me the alley, I'ma fly through. Hope that you're ready, baby, baby, baby. Hope that you're ready, baby, baby. Hope that you're ready.
Tonight is going down, how that sound, babe, just you and me. When we out alone, cell phones going D&D. Nobody can reach us, you gon' have your feet up. Anxious and I'm eager to leave that pussy beat up. I ain't got no ops, babe, but on your pussy I'ma slide. I know I brought some yellow tape, it's gon' be a homicide. Don't mean to be violent, but I'ma hit you with this dick. Ayy, put you on top and let you bounce it like a 6 tray. When you orgasm, I'ma hit you with this grin. Legs folded, how far can they bend? Now turn to the side, open wide, let me grab them hips. Legs up 3/4 to the left though, yeah that's it, facts.
I really wanna fuck your pussy sideways. You're gonna love it, baby. That it will drive you crazy. I really wanna fuck your pussy sideways. Send me the alley, I'ma fly through. Hope that you're ready, baby, baby, baby. Hope that you're ready, baby, baby. Hope that you're ready.
Yeah, man, you know what it is? It's the Hype Hour. Kooliest Erving, brand new music. It's called Sideways. Humble Beast is out everywhere on any streaming platform. You said, make sure you go check that out, man. I put my cosign all the way behind this, bro, man. We working. Y'all watching. Kooliest, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you got, you know what I'm saying, the tools in your bag to go out there, you know what I'm saying, and make a stronghold, you know what I'm saying, over our city, you know what I'm saying, in the industry as a whole, Ken folk, you know what I'm saying? I root for you, my boy.
I appreciate it, man. Likewise.
I root for you, you know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? They say, I think, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers be so many people here in Fort Worth, like this motherfucker's such a crab in it, but it's like everywhere. I ain't gonna say niggas always say that all the time, cause I got a bunch of friends like me across.
They say that in other cities, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? My niggas in St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of people in St. Louis I fuck with, and they be saying the same shit. I got motherfuckers in goddamn me, Baton Rouge, they say the same shit.
I be hearing the same shit too, and it's like you should get the love from your city, and it seems like you don't get the love from your city, but that's the love that really matter to an artist. It's the love from your city. You can go all around the world, but when you don't get love out your city, you know what I'm saying, it just make you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? You want your city to embrace you, you know.
And what I said, but then again, like I say, you have to look at the point that I said we got to get out of waiting for that love and shit, you know, because now it's so easy, you know what I'm saying, to find supporters and love from other folks, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Let that go. But like I say, it's sort of hard because like I say, you look at it, you know what I'm saying, from school day when we was in middle school and whatever, you know what I'm saying, everybody sort of want to be the popular man, you know what I'm saying? Right. Not even if you want to be the popular man, you want to be in the in crowd.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, and being, you know what I'm saying, accepted from your city with your music, that's sort of being in the in crowd, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's just the mentality that we may have engraved off into our psyche, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's just part of it or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, it's good and bad, but I think, like I say, what you said earlier about having thick and thin skin in this game, you know what I'm saying? You definitely got to have thick skin, you know what I'm saying, and shit. And you got to also have like an attitude of not giving a fuck.
That's the attitude I got. I really don't give a fuck, to be honest. And it's like this. If you got some dope music, everybody might not like that particular brand of music you do, but you're going to have your people that fuck with you, though. You know what I'm saying? People, they be trying to please everybody. You know what I'm saying? When you become a people pleaser, you know what I'm saying, then you kind of water yourself down. You water your shit down. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the people that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't going to fuck with me. That's just life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't going to like who you are. It might be a nigga that don't like you because you got good hair. It might be a nigga that don't like you because, you know, for whatever reason, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's hard, you know what I'm saying? Like say it's, and then it's such a wide range of, you know what I'm saying, people. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody ain't the same kind of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So like you gonna be able to drop this song and it's gonna grab, you know what I'm saying, these people over here or whatever. You're gonna have your core people, but like it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just go, I be noticing when I be downtown at Union Station and shit, just a different type of people. I might see somebody black and I might be thinking, you know what I'm saying, they might be like me and you.
It ain't nothing like it.
You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is, you know what I'm saying, they really, you know what I'm saying, they grew up, you know what I'm saying, Catholic and all other kind of like saying, and then that, but it's good to see them type of people. You know what I'm saying? Because that let you know, like, bro, get out
the box.
Get out the motherfucking box. You know, because regardless is as wide of a range that, you know what I'm saying, you may think, you know what I'm saying, we all have, we still are in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you may say, hey man, I listen to country music, I listen to this. You know what I'm saying? I eat sushi, you know what I'm saying? I do this, you know what I'm saying? But that's still your box. You know what I'm saying? It's still some shit that you don't even be up on.
Yeah, you ain't even privy to the shit.
You ain't even privy, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody,
I feel like your vibe attract your tribe though. You know what I'm saying? Like if people go listen to Humble Beast, they'll be like, damn, okay, it's 7 songs, it's an EP. From front to back, none of the songs sound the same. None of them sound the same.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what people fucking with me, what they like and shit like that. So I just kind of just did, you know what I'm saying, what I did, you know what I'm saying, but you know.
It's good, man. Like the music there, and like I said, we're gonna have them links out there when I edit this up. I'm gonna edit this tomorrow morning and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I start dropping out some clips tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, bro, it's wonderful. And like I said, I want this not to be the last time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even got to be when you dropping your albums. You know what I'm saying? Just come through. You know what I'm saying? To come sit down and let's talk with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And let them know. You know what I'm saying? What Kooliest got going. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Cause like I said, I think you somebody that, you know what I'm saying, the city can champion behind. You know what I'm saying? And be proud of. You know what I'm saying? Cause I say I know, like I watch baseball a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And when you're looking at batting averages, nigga, your batting average on Rush to the Flush, you know, it's pretty good. Look at it. Look, he beat me saying that shit.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. Like one of the first, probably like the first couple of songs I sent, y'all made a nigga go to the drawing board. And I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even remember.
I was like Big Rip, my boy. I'm like, damn, I kind of felt kind of some type of way. I'm like, damn, my nigga, you my nigga, man. Y'all ain't feeling this shit. But hey, man, I'd rather have motherfuckers that's gonna give it to me straight and tell me the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's wrong with a lot of motherfuckers. They won't tell their people the truth. Then you done sit your boy out here and, you know, he got some trash ass music. And you know it as being his partner. You just won't tell him. I don't know if it's because he tender. He can't take it. You don't know how to say it. You don't want to fall out with your people. Motherfuckers got to start telling people the truth, bro. Got
to. That's one of my things that you're saying. I try to make sure that I do. That's why I say we're going to do for you from Rush to the Flush. If you scared to tell them, we'll tell them shit. And then, like I say, I'm diplomatic enough where, you know what I'm saying, I know how to ease it to them, you know what I'm saying, all shit. If they can't take it like that, I just know how to goddamn whop it across their head. Like, man, find you something else to do.
You know what? To me, though, other people may not feel like this. I feel like as an artist, sometimes, you know, we can get in the groove and we feel like we on the money on every song. But I feel like a motherfucker needs to get flushed every now and then, bro. Even me, bro. I feel like it's like iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? They keep a motherfucker on their game because everything you send it, they just, that shit jam, some of that shit be mediocre. But when a motherfucker get flushed, like me, I can speak for myself. I'm one of them niggas, I'm going to go back to the drawing board. But when y'all flush my shit, I be want to know, okay, why y'all flush it?
I like what you do too, cause like I said, some motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, they'll tuck their tail after a flush. You know what I'm saying? What you'll do, you know what I'm saying, I see in the comments, Rip, I just skipped. I got another one.
Yeah, I got another
or 2 more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like shit, that one it. What you gonna say about this one? You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Like before I came with Sideways, and I got another song, Only Way Up. Y'all rushed them, basically both of them. But like a week or two before that, I dropped some shit and y'all wasn't fucking with it. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go hit the studio. I'm gonna go hard. I said, watch this when I come back. Watch this shit.
Yeah.
And y'all fuck with it. But as an artist, everybody ain't gonna fuck with everything. Just like Tupac, we know him as one of the world's greatest artists that ever lived.
For sure.
But if you buy a Tupac album, I'm pretty sure it was 2 or 3 songs you ain't fuck with, and that was pop.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That was pop.
And that's one thing I be saying that shit playing, but then I realize it to be true. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some of the motherfuckers on here, like you and Goat talk when it come to Rush to the Flush and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker got more than 10, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking unanimous rushes, you one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? And like saying sort of when, you know what I'm saying, you people, you know what I'm saying, that I got Goat beside their name and Rush to the Flushy click. When y'all do, you know what I'm saying, start getting some flushes in on some of y'all songs, you know what I'm saying, I be like, well, yeah, that's good. You know what I'm saying, that keeps them human.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it sort of, you know what I'm saying, and it sort of tunes my ear to y'all because I was talking about that today with some people that was over here. Like, I sort of get beside myself, you know what I'm saying, because I'll be a big fan of Kooliest, Erving. I'll be a big fan of other said artists. And so, like,
I'll almost like get biased.
I get biased.
You see the name come through, you like, in your mind, you like, okay,
I know this gonna be fine.
He had 4 rushes, so in your mind, it's like it's an automatic rush down there.
And see, with me, they like saying, you know it, bro. And like I think that's one of the things that sort of made me stiff. Like, and motherfuckers talk about this, you know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers always talk about management and other stuff like that, it's like I'm not gonna really mess with you unless, you know what I'm saying, 2 things. I can fall in love with your music, and I can really like and love you as a person. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise than that, I don't want to even get to talking about, you know what I'm saying, you know, management type of shit like that. And I think, and now I got enough people where, you know what I'm saying, I love their music. We can sit down and have a real conversation. Folks gonna see from this, you know what I'm saying, this interview, if y'all get to watch it live, you know what I'm saying, the full version, I'm having a conversation with my partner, you know what I'm saying, and that's where like you can really find somebody who's invested in you as a person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm just looking at you, you know what I'm saying, looking at you to push your music, you know what I'm saying, as you know what I'm saying, and trying to get some money from it, that relationship may not go far.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you may get something out of it, but you know what I'm saying, you may not get the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, where a motherfucker is having something like I look at relationships like how Queen Latifah and her dude that she been with Shaquem or whatever his name is, motherfuckers like what's the nigga from DTP, Ludacris, and his nigga, they got shot Shaka. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Them niggas been together since the beginning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They believed in each other. They done built businesses together. You know what I'm saying? They been getting everything that they do. You see them names side by side. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers can find it, like it's the music business has become such a big business that, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers treated like that. I used to be a manager at 7-Eleven, and you know what I'm saying, and our turnover ratio was high in a bitch. Like we would keep cashiers probably 2 months.
Right, that's it. It's a wrap after that.
And it's a wrap after that. You know what I'm saying? That's sort of like, you know what I'm saying, what the game is with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking relationships, they don't last long. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers doing shit, they find other management. Motherfuckers don't find out. Niggas sign them to some bullshit deals. I don't want to get off into none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I put my cosign, you know what I'm saying, on somebody, it's gonna be somebody that I've been rocking with. You know what I'm saying? And I know, you know what I'm saying, I can go anywhere across the country. And you know what I'm saying, I can say, hey man, this is said artist, you know what I'm saying? I know them as a person, and I know their music, and I know their work ethic, man. That's what's important to me.
Right. Man, you know what, I watch, I study a lot, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if other people do. They just go in there and do music, but I actually go look at interviews and shit like this. And a person was saying, they were saying like, a lot of times the music itself don't be the thing that make a person become a fan of that artist. It actually be the artist. You know what I'm saying? What they got going on. Do they got a sense of humor? Do they give back to the community? Is they a real dude? You know what I'm saying? And it don't have nothing to do with the music. and then they go find the music based off of interview they seen or something. But then they say, okay, well, I like the dude, the female as a person, but damn, they got some jamming ass music too.
Right.
Yeah. So, shit.
I hope people watch some of this, you know what I'm saying, and do that same thing with you. And that's a fact, because I can't remember who I was watching. I watch the Breakfast Club all the time, and there's certain artists on there that I never
heard of.
I probably don't heard of them, but I just thought I wasn't gonna like their music. But shit, I sat there and watched them interviews and shit. And I was like, man, I end up going checking out their music and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why shit like these interviews is very important. And then like say even now, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's how motherfucking artists tap into you, and so much more so now. They looking to find that content. They want to know who the artist is, because now, you know what I'm saying, we such in a era of life where like we consume with our eyes. You know what I'm saying? And so like motherfuckers want to see your everyday life, what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? It sort of look lame or something, you know what I'm saying? So some real players and some older folks, niggas be sitting on there, you know what I'm saying, putting their outfits on every day. But like, to some motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, they like this shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, and even I watch some folks when niggas show, you know what I'm saying, where they just be out with their kids or they barbecuing and shit. And that tells me like, yo, okay, this a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course he shoot that shit, you know what I'm saying, his videos, and he show me that. But like I said, well, when I see a nigga at the crib, you know what I'm saying, grilling and chilling, you know,
they want to see that more personal side.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It make you like a person a little bit more. Man. That shit is important.
You might even be going to the mall, and you might have a person film you. Hey, this one I'm finna go do a show, and this one I'm finna pick out to go rock my show.
Niggas want to see that type of shit.
Niggas want to see that. They want to see a female one might want to see you sit down at a restaurant and what you like to eat when you go to Panda Express.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Yeah. Like you say, content.
Fuck with this orange chicken.
Yeah, man, I'm putting this on. Hey, since it's compound chicken, man, it's like shit hard, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like say to find somebody, cause like I said, we a lot of times you say niggas look at somebody and they may see, cause we gonna put on when we shoot a video, when we do a photo shoot or whatever, and like folks got a jealous heart. You know what I'm saying? They be like, this nigga too clean. Kooliest thing. Who is Kooliest Erving? You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when they see that personable part of you, you know what I'm saying, they realize that you know what I'm saying, you're a down to earth type of motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, somebody that they could fuck with, you know what I'm saying, you can have a drink with, you know what I'm saying, it could be your same type of nigga, you know what I'm saying, so like, that shit is important.
It's crazy you said that, because when I made a post not too long ago, I said, y'all do not be alarmed if y'all see me in the video and y'all see me in real life, and I got some of the same shoes on. You see me in the video. Hey, I'm a real regular motherfucker, bro. I'm not fit to go buy $700 ass big ass shoes and wear them hoes one time just to show y'all I'm balling and all that shit. Motherfucker, I'm gonna wear this shirt if the motherfucking collar ain't stretched out. I'm gonna wear this bitch a week later, and you might see me in the streets in this motherfucker, man. I'm not fit to do all that, bro. Like,
so,
the music is there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think, you know what I'm saying, I think when somebody be transparent and be honest, you know what I'm saying, I think people, you know what I'm saying, respect that, because like the majority of the consumers of music, these are regular working people, you know what I'm saying, trying to live, survive, pay their bills, you know what I'm saying, put food on the table, you know what I'm saying, like, and if you can't relate to that, you know what I'm saying, you're not being honest with yourself. Like, everybody is not, and even the most people, I watched something on YouTube the other day, and they said the biggest flex, you know what I'm saying, was, you know what I'm saying, these rappers in the jury, you know what I'm saying, like, these niggas ain't really got, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that shit that these niggas be having around their neck, man, is fake, man.
It's
like,
fake in a motherfucker.
It's fake in the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, they say their life.
Hey, if a nigga walk up on him, pull out that diamond substance, man, nigga eyes gonna get big to the bitch. Like,
say, niggas about goddamn be doo-doo on themselves, man.
Bro.
Yeah,
hey, they be, and a lot of this shit, you know what I'm saying, in the videos, you know, people do it, you know what I'm saying? I done done it before. They be renting big ass houses and Ferraris and shit and this and this and this.
And it's easy now with these Airbnbs for sure.
I just say be yourself, man. Whatever the fuck you do. If you rent houses, if it's your house, if you rent a motherfucker, just be yourself, man. Just you make good music, you know what I'm saying? Try to be able to relate to the people and shit like that. But you know.
Man, I used to be so when I first started podcasting, I set this room up. You know what I'm saying? And I started doing interviews. I used to be self-conscious because I'm at the crib, you know what I'm saying? It's here, you know what I'm saying? But then, like I say, after we did so many, and then I had some notable names,
Right.
You know what I'm saying, come through here, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to come through here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I sort of threw that on the back burner. And I still want to have, you know what I'm saying, and we're going to get to it,
Right.
You know what I'm saying, a bigger spot, you know what I'm saying, a more player. But like I said, motherfuckers I had somebody walking here yesterday that brought me a gift. And, you know what I'm saying, when people walk in here, they be blown away. You know, like, this where you be
I was the first time I came over here, I was
at?
like, bro, I looked at the setup, I'm like, damn, my nigga, you really doing it over here.
Yeah.
The most important thing you did is this is what people don't do. They'll look at all the shit they feel like they don't have working for them, and they won't never start. Sometimes you just got to go with what you got.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then as you go along further and progress, it's going to get bigger and better.
Yeah.
If you never start, you ain't going to never finish.
It's saying in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, if a man take care of his home, you know what I'm saying, the Lord will bless him with another one, you know what I'm saying? So like that's sort of what I look at, you know what I'm saying, and try to go from there, and then like I say, just try to be stiff, man. I think, you know what I'm saying, and I always say all the time, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to level up and get to the next level, but I just want to take care of what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really got no stains on my name. I ain't trying to scuff nobody else's boots. I ain't gonna let you scuff mine. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just try to be a stand-up nigga. That's why I think I sort of get some of the respect that we got. You know what I'm saying? Respect go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, the money money don't necessarily always come along with respect.
Money can't buy respect.
But and that's what exactly, man. Tri-Coastal Radio, man. We number one for independent hip hop from coast to coast, man. Every Friday I sit down with some of the hottest rising indie artists, man. This Kooliest, Erving, man. It's my partner, man. We've been rocking for a minute. This is the first time we'll sit down, but like shit, we got many more to go, man. You got another banger that we got I want to play for we get up out this motherfucker called The Only Way Is Up. Let's talk a little bit about that, and we're gonna hit play on
it. The Only Way Is Up, man. Like with the stuff that we have to go through every day, you know, motherfuckers paying bills and this and that, people dying of COVID and shit. I just feel like, you know, keeping a positive mindset and trying to, you know what I'm saying, relay that to the people that it's important to keep a positive mindset. You can't let this world kick your ass. And if you do kick your ass and you fall 7 times, you get up 8. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you just got to keep pushing. Because it's enough bullshit out here that people making. You know what I'm saying? I feel like making shit with real content. You know what I'm saying? Something to lift somebody's spirit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's what that is, man. High Power Radio, man. We in the building. Speaking of COVID, man. Rest in peace, Walk Like Jordan.
Man, bro. Long live Walk Like Jordan, the legend. And I want to shout out my bro, Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Aviator. You know what I'm saying? We in the building.
Yes, sir. Fly boy.
I'm from another planet, they can't see me. I done put in my time, maximizing my grind, that's on me. Every day I wake up, I vow to get my cake up. Success is what you make it, I'ma need another paintbrush. Roll down goals, the fact I'm here ain't coincidental. This is Think and Grow Rich over an instrumental. Funny how I'm up, but I stayed down like Drano. Just a matter of time that you get what you campaign for. Pockets milli rocking my diamonds doing the tango. In the whip sitting sideways like a Kango. Shout out Pow Wow, haters fuck all y'all. Don't know who boss in my clique, cause we all ball. Haters on their job, they praying for me to fall off. But my bank account looking like a call off. Once I met a man and he gave me some gems. Said don't even play the game if you ain't playing to win. Decree what you want out of life. Stop bargaining how you gon' reach your goal and don't know what your target is. True. If it ain't about my buzz, then I really don't give a fuck. It's my year and I'm dragging my nuts. And the only way is up. These haters can't stand it. I'm from another planet, they can't see me. I done put in my time, maximizing my grind, that's on me. Nip said it's a marathon and not the quickest race. We all might encounter some struggle, don't capitulate. Had to separate from some people, man, that really hurt me. Keep the good memories close, but it's a reproduction. Now I only focus on cash and how it's adding up. Long romantic drive to the bank, well I can laugh it up. Partner told me step on the work before you bag it up. Told him when the dope legit, you ain't gotta add no cut. Every time I step in the booth, I get new addicts. Never have to question my work, they know it's blue, man. Just stop playing, baby, all you need is a syringe. Might even get high for you shooting in your skin. Like DJ Khaled, nigga, all I do is win. But I know to keep the burner when I maneuver in the bins. Gotta keep one on my side, prepared to let it blow. Don't expect a nigga to try, but shit you never know. True, if it ain't about my buzz, then I really don't give a fuck. It's my year and I'm dragging my nuts, and the only way is up. These haters can't stand it. I'm from another planet, they can't see me. I done put in my time, maximizing my grind, that's on me.
All right, we'll definitely get one in for you go. Tri-Coastal Radio, man, we're number one finna hip hop from coast to coast. It's the hype hour. I sit with the hottest rising indie artists, man. That Kooliest Erving, you know what I'm saying? The only way is up, you know what I'm saying? Humble Beast is out everywhere. We're looking for new music, you know what I'm saying? By the end of the year, the top of the year, we're definitely going to get it in. Man, let them know, you know what I'm saying, what you got coming up in the next couple of months, you know what I'm saying, and where they can find you on our social media, man.
Well, in the next couple months, I got probably several videos that I'm about to do for Humble Beast.
Really?
And then going into my next project, I don't have a name for it yet, but about 90% of it is already finished. So I'm just, going back, cleaning up the mixes and mastering and stuff like that. Gonna get out of state, moving around with my music and shit, network with people and, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully try to, catch a few M's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The next 6 months to a year or something,
With the new project, you got anybody, you know what I'm saying, you want to say like producers or artists that you got on there that, you know what I'm saying, we might be, you know what I'm saying, surprised?
That's one thing I need is producers, bro. If you got any, I know you tapped in with some producers.
Yeah.
I need some high production. I be pretty much going to find me some beats from the people, a lot of the people that I used on my last project and a couple new ones, you know what I'm saying? But I want some shit made from scratch that's tailor-made just for me.
For you, yeah. I got some people that are definitely, you know what I'm saying, want to work with you and so you can sit down with them, goddamn, they probably I got a couple people on my head right now, but yeah, I definitely let you know, man, for sure.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying, that social media one more time so they'll know, bro.
Kooliest Erving on Facebook, on Instagram, one Kooliest Erving. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much I need to get a TikTok, shit like that. You know, for music purposes, I ain't finna be on there doing no dancing.
They'll do it for you.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll do it for you.
Yeah, I'll let y'all do it for me, man. I ain't finna be on there with the shenanigans, man.
The shenanigans was getting niggas to me.
You know what? I might need to do a shenanigan
you know what I'm saying?
man.
Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Turn you into a comedian and shit, goddamn.
Hey.
Say whatever get the bag, goddamn.
Hey.
As long as you don't have to sell your soul to get it, man.
Nah, we ain't doing no shit like that.
Yeah, I ain't doing it either. Nigga called me all the time. You know what I'm saying? He out there in that world. He like, Rip, man, you know what you need to do. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that.
I ain't doing
bro.
that, man. That price too expensive for
you
me,
know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it, man. I ain't scared of no niggas. But I just, you know what I'm saying, I'm not fit to start, you know what I'm saying, no bullshit.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't how I do
man,
it.
you need to dye your hair aqua blue.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Dye your beard neon green, bro. You know what I'm saying? And dye one of your eyebrows and shit.
I ain't doing none of that old funny style shit, man.
Yeah, man, wear you some tight ass pants and shit.
You know what I'm saying? I probably ain't gonna do that either. You know what I'm saying? They might be slim fit, but I ain't fit to put them motherfuckers on. I can't put my pocket in my phone.
They ain't gonna see Big Rip out here with a Gucci Merce.
No.
Gucci Merce, man.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I almost bought me a little bag, cause like say some clothes, you know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting, you know what I'm saying, to have my phone, my keys, you know what I'm saying?
We be having a lot of shit. They got a wallet. 2 phones, keys.
You know what I'm saying? Like that be pulling your pants down and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like saying, then if I go somewhere and I need to have that old blicky with me, you know what I'm saying? I might need a Merce.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I damn near I'm gonna be honest. I'm transparent. I say this shit all the time. I almost bought me one 2 weeks ago because we went on a boat party last week.
Hey, say man, do you man?
Say. I needed it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
you had so much stuff, huh? Yeah.
I had so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, I end up leaving.
Did you get a duffel bag?
I didn't get nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I just
carried my shit.
What you was thinking, man? A Merce would come in handy right now.
Motherfucker would be nice in a bitch, right?
Man, but some of the people, man, they really be making that shit look kind of cool, man. And it don't look so, you know what I'm saying? But
I
I'm
think
like,
it's just
nah,
the
I
kind
can't
you
get
get. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather have a duffel bag, man, or something, man. But I don't know, man.
You
To
gotta
each
sit
his
a
own.
duffel bag down.
Yeah, that's true, man.
I
don't know, they be having
a
their
hard
outfits
game.
on.
It's a hard game.
Yeah, the Gucci merch with the Gucci pants, the Gucci shoes and shit. But I don't know, man. I think I
probably wasn't gonna be able to get no Gucci. My shit is gonna probably be Nike or something.
Nike. What it gonna say? Poochie.
Yeah, that sounds like you probably goddamn be grab out the store. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
nothing wrong with it, man.
Yeah, for sure. Man, this another one off in the bag, man. Tri-Coastal Radio, man. Kooliest Erving, man. You now, you know what I'm saying? You already been brother, but you know what I'm saying? You definitely, you know what I'm saying, alumni of the Hype Hour. You know what I'm saying? We always can continue, you know what I'm saying, to root for your success. But, you know what I'm saying, get it in. And like I say, I want again, you know what I'm saying, tell him we got enough time. December 9th through the 11th, you know what I'm saying, to make sure, you know what I'm saying, we're looking for Texas Fleet Week, you know what I'm saying, make sure that's definitely somewhere you want to come through and make sure you're going to be able to drop some music, shake some hands, kiss some babies there, man. It's going to be the Fleet family is going to definitely be in Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth that weekend, man. So, you know what I'm saying, that's the place to be. I plan on going there, you know what I'm saying, and showing out, you know what I'm saying, and telling motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, why they respect my ear, you know what I'm saying, for sure. And
they need to, man. They need to, because you're going to tell the motherfucker the truth, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't care. Hey, I've been knowing this nigga for some years. Like, this is my partner. Hey, if a nigga got to crush my spirit one time, he gonna crush it, man. I can't even be mad, though.
It's all for the betterment, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like your mama and your daddy tell you, baby, I'm whooping you, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt me because I love you. It's gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you.
Hey, you rather mama, grandmama, pops whoop your ass than you go outside and get your ass whooped, because ain't no telling how that ass whooping goes.
For sure. See, and that's how niggas look at me. You should look at me. Look at me, you know what I'm saying, as one of you know what I'm saying, parental, you know what I'm saying, grandparents or parents and shit, you know what I'm saying. That's the love I got for niggas. If I tell you I love you, that's how I love you, man, for sure. Tri-Coastal Radio, man, this is another one off in the bag, man. We're doing what we're supposed to do, not what we were told to, man. We're going to stay true to it. We're in the streets, you know what I'm saying, never industry. Kooliest, man, we appreciate you, kinfolk.
Man, appreciate you too, man. Aviator, man. Aviator's the label, man. Y'all be looking for my next project coming out, but y'all go stream that Humble Beats on our platform. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We working.
I know that this bitch is Kooliest. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a couple pictures right quick.
Okay.
Yeah, did it on purpose. 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 Pat came in, I'm serving, beating up the block till it's hurting. Why the name Kooliest serving the ball and swish? Did it on purpose, you bitch. Yeah, did it on purpose, Jim's. Yeah, did it on purpose, ends. Yeah, did it on purpose, swing.